Well, good morning and welcome to the Sudoku channel. This is Oliver coming to you from Youghal by the Sea in Ireland over here in Europe. And this is number 83 in our series where we look at diabolical Sudoku puzzles from the Telegraph in years gone by. And this one is number 5627 of the 24th of September 2021. And let's see how difficult or simple it is. By the way, I'd like to thank the people who gave suggested solutions to our puzzle, which wasn't really too difficult when you think about it. But thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed it. And let's see what this one brings for us. So I'm using Sven's Sudoku pad. It is very handy for beginners like myself. And in this part one, we just look at the beginner type techniques, and then in part two, we'll go on with the more advanced ones if it requires more advanced ones for the solution, and usually it does. So we start off with the 1, and we see how many 1s there are, and it's just the 1, which does not augur too well for the 1, and we can't go any further with that. 2s, double click on it to show you all the 2s. Well, if you look at this one, you can not have a 2 along there, you cannot have a 2 up here, so we're going to have a Snyder pair of 2s, and by tradition they go into the corners. Run it again. Well, we see we have a 2 here, so that means we cannot have that 2 there, so I was wrong. It means we have a unique 2 here. So we got the 3 for here. Down along here, what can we do? Well, we can't have it across there, we can't have it down there, doesn't help. And down in the last one, we can't have it there, can't have it there, can't have it here, so we have a Snyder pair of 2s there. And let's try it again last time. Well, up here in this corner, we can't have it along there, or up there, so it's going to be a Snyder pair of 2s here. And on to the 3s. Okay, not along there, not along there. And we have 2 3s here. Now, I call those doubles. Other people call it a locked pair, and either one will do quite good. It's a locked pair inside in the house and also in the row. Now, what that means, and by the way, there's a tutorial on it down in the comments if you haven't come across this before. It's a very important one and well worth reading, so go down there and have a look at that there. The 2 3 means you can't have any more 2 3s here along the row or elsewhere in the house, because this is a locked set, a locked pair. So back onto the 2s. No, we're on 3s. That's all we can do there. So the 4s. By the way, don't take my word for it when I say that's all we can do there, because quite often when I say that, there is actually more we can do. But anyway, on the 4s, we can't be there or there. So here is where we're going to have our Snyder pair of 4s here. And up here at the top, it can't be there, so we're going to have a pair here. Okay, on to 5s. Well, not there, not there, not here, so we get a unique 5 in here. And looking this way, can't be across here, can't be across here, and they're going to be a Snyder pair here as well. And over here on the left, can't be there, can't be here or here, and we stick in our 2 5s there. That I think is all we have, so on to the 6s. That I think is it for the 6s and the 7s. Well, we can't have it here, here, so we're going to have the 7s there and there. And let's go on to the 8s. Can't be here, can't be here. A Snyder pair of 8s there. Can't be here, can't be here. So we get a Snyder pair of 8s here. And now, this is also a pointing pair. So it means we can't have any more, because there's where the 2 8s are in this house. And they have to be there or there. It means we can't have any other 8 here along this column. So we can't have 8s there. We can't have 8s here. So we have a pair here. And that's it for the 8s, and on to the 9s. Well, can't be over here, down here, or here. So we have our 2 9s there. Can't be up here, can't be over there, so we have 2 9s here. And as before, they're a pointing pair, so we can't have 9s down here, can't have 9s up here, so that gives us a unique 9. Okay, that's all we've been able to get on our first pass, so now do a second pass and see if we get anything now. Well, we do. Can't have the 1 here, which means our 2 1s are going to be over here. Try it again. Now we can't have the 1 down here, and because of this, the pointing 1s, 2 pointing pair, can't have 1s down here, which means this must be the 1 and not the 4. Which leaves this as the 4 and not the 2, which means this now is our only 2, and we're left with 2 cells. And what are the numbers that can go in there? Well, we have 1 2 3 4, so there's going to be a 5 and a 6, because we have 7 8 and 9, so 5 6 goes into both of those. And we can't get rid of the 5 or the 6 there. We can. 5 can't be here, which means this must be the 6 and this must be the 5. Right, now back to our 1s. Nothing else. Onto the 2s. Well, 2 can't be here and it can't be there, so this becomes a unique 2. Now we can't have a 2 there, can't have a 2 here. And because of this one, we can't have a 2 there, so we have another unique 2. Now that unique 2 is going to get rid of this one here, so that will not be a 2, which means this is 2, and the one beside it is going to be the 3. And I can now get rid of the colours. So on to the 2s again. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. All the 2s are done. Now with all those 2s done, we might as well just have another quick look at the 1s and see does it get us anywhere. I don't think it will. No. So we've done the 2s, onto 3s. Well, can't be there, can't be there. This is where the 2 3s are going to be. And we'll try it again. And remember, this is a pointing pair now, so we can't have a 3 there. We can't have a 3 here. So we're going to have a pair of 3s here. And that's all we get. Onto 4s. Well, can't be there, can't be there, so it must be here. Unique 4. Well, there's a nice one. Can't be along here, can't be along here. Therefore, this must become our 4, leaving this to be our 8. Now, we can't have the 4 here. We can't have it across here, so this is where our Snyders come in now here in this house. And we get that for the top. No, we don't. Right, on to, what's next one? 5. Right, can't have the 5 there. So we get rid of it, which means this is our 5 here. And we're after getting rid of the 9, which means this now must be the 9. And we still can't do anything extra here, but over here, no, we still can't do, oh, we can. So it's not going to be there, it's not going to be there, it's not going to be here. So these will be our pair of Snyder 5s. So we now have something, we have a 5 in every, or a type of a 5 in every house. And that is all we can do. 5 6s. Well, not there, not here. This now must be our 6. And when we go over to the third house, it can't be there or there, so it must be here or here. 6s. Over here, can't be along here. Well, this 6, it can't be down here. And that means these 2 will now be our 6s. And that'll be a pointing pair as well. So it can't be along here, can't be along here, leaves 3 here, so that doesn't count. Okay, that's the end of the 6s. On to the 7s. Oh, wait a minute, see this here? We have 2 remaining here. So this is also going to be a locked pair, a locked set. And what's missing there is we don't have, and we're looking now at row 9, we don't have a 1 in there. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, we don't have a 6, and we have 7, 8, 9. So that has to be a 1, 6, and I like to color those as a blue because it is for the row and only the row. What were we doing? I think we were doing 5s. We've done the 5s. I think we're doing 6s. We did the 6s, I think. So now we can go on to 7s, can we? We'll go on to 7s. Well, this now, it can't be long there, so we're going to have our double Snyder 7s there. Okay, and 8s. Well, can't be there, can't be here, so it must be here or here. Well, we have another locked pair here inside in the house, and that actually gives us this one down here. So if we look at what we're missing, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're missing 7 and 8, and that is for the house, and it's also for the row. So if we look at the row now in terms of what goes in here, the only thing that's missing here is the 1, because we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we have 7, 8 in the lock set, and we have the 9, so what's missing here is the 1. Now, that is something for us. I think we were doing, I don't know what we're doing, I'm going to go back to 1. This is the third pass. So on this occasion, still nothing. Okay, on the 2s, we have all the 2s in there. On the 3s, well, there's an improvement down here. We can't have the 3 here, and we can't have it coming out this way. So that's where the 3s are going to be in that house. And if we run at the 3s again, that's a pointing pair now, which means we can't have any other 3s along this row. There's a 3 here that we must get rid of, making this the 3, and we're getting rid of an 8, making this the 8. So back to our 3s. That's as far as we can go there. Onto the 4s. It's important to do this iteratively. This is our third run through it. I've often done 6 or 7 runs before I've been finished. And nothing new there. Onto 5s. Still nothing new there. 6s. Well, yes, we've got a new one here. This 6 here can't be there, so our Snyder pair of 6s must be in here. Now, we can't have 6 along here. That means this must be the 6 here. And if that's the 6, this must be the 1. And I'll just get rid of those colors. So back to our 6s again. Now that 6 in here means we can't have a 6 here, which means this becomes the 6. Snyders are very powerful this way. Now, can't have 6 along here, can't have 6 down here, can't have 6 up here, so we have a Snyder pair of 6s in there. Right, we've got 6s into every house now, so let's go on to the 7s. No other change. The 8s. Well, up at the top, can't have an 8 down here now, so the 8 must be between here and here. And the 9s, well, we can't have it over there. We can't have it here, so that is where the 9s are going to crop up in this one. That's as far as we can go with the 9s. Now, I'd say there's more to be found in this one. Do you know that? Because we found a fair number of things there. I'm going to go back over it again, and if I find anything new, I'll come back to you. Okay? Well, right at the start, can't have one there, can't have one here, can't have one here, so we have a Snyder pair of 1s here. And over here, we can't have it here, and no there, so we're going to have the 1s here or here, not that one. That's it, onto the 2s. Well, I was just about to go off and look at intersections, and I noticed we have a pointing pair here of 6s, which means we cannot have a 6 there, which means this becomes the unique 6 for that house. Now, what does that do? Alright then, this is as far as I was able to go. I didn't find anything else. I've searched and searched. There might be more hidden something or other in there that you'd be able to find. I couldn't find them anyway, so I'm calling a halt here. And what I'll do now is I will transfer all of these values over onto the other software and pop in all the candidates. That's what you call them, the candidates. So bear with me for a moment. You know, I'm always worried that when I transcribe things over I make a mistake, but I hope I haven't. This anyway should be the same as what we had before. And now I'll just, if you would bear with me for a moment, I'll go and put in all the candidates then. Well, to the best of my knowledge, this is it. And I see loads of triples around the place. And that's about all I see. Like, there's a triple here, there's a triple over there, a triple here, triples everywhere. Where's the triple here? 4847. Oh, there's none. Oh, sorry. Oh, there's a triple this way. 4747949. If you haven't done triples before, there is one down below in the comments tutorial on that. Well worth having a look at it. Get rid of that 9. That gives us 2 9s this way, 2 9s this way, and it's time for me to shut up. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. Right, have a go at it. Let me know what you think. I don't know how difficult or how easy it is going to be. There seems to be quite a lot of these buy value cells. Not enough of them, but there's a lot of them. And do I see a Findex swing on the 4s? Maybe not. 4 4 4 4, or maybe yes. No, maybe not. Forget it. Look, I'm only dreaming looking at this thing here. All right. Look, thanks for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comments down below, subscribe, hit the bell, so that when I bring out part 2 of this, you will be informed automatically. However, I will be looking at the comments. If you put in comments below and put in your solutions as I've been coming along all along, that would be great. I learn an awful lot from them, and I really appreciate the trouble that you go to trying to comment them there in longhand, we'll call it. So I'll be back to you in a couple of days. Until then, slán tamil.